Yo, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is reset for the premium shop, and with it came my final house that I needed to collect all of the premium houses within the game. Now be sure to stay until the end of the video because we're going to go over the total of how much all of this actually will cost you if you want everything that is in the game right now when it comes to the premium houses. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate you forever. Now, let's see which house I was missing. And thankfully, this actually popped up before the newest update, just because I wanted to collect all of the houses before this update. And this was pretty much, I feel like, my last chance before the Vanellope comes to the game. Because I think we have a good idea she's going to come to the game next week perhaps, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So the Mike and Sully's apartment just appeared in the shop, and thankfully it is still just a 3,000 moonstone. So this and the Purple Cottage are the cheapest houses in the game. So if you want a house and you don't have very many moonstones, this or the Purple Cottage may be the houses for you. They're only 3,000. The other ones are 3,750. As for the other items in the premium shop, oh my god, they are horrible. So we have the Minty set, which is 1,200. I'm not a fan of. Kingdom of Corona set, we've seen this in the shop many times. It's 1,200. That's not too bad, I guess. 400 or 4 items for 1,200. This, on the other hand, oh my gosh, 1,200 for a divider shelf. Oh, I don't understand where they come up with the prices or how they decide. I swear they just have a bunch of random moonstone prices on a dartboard and they just throw a dart at it, and whatever it is, that's what they price these, because it doesn't make sense. This right here is 4 items and for 1,200, and this one is 1 item for 1,200. Now if they were going to do this where it was just 1 item specifically and they were going to sell for 1,200, instead of just giving us 1 like you get here, give me 10 of those shelves, you know, so I don't have to go and spend my gold over at Scrooge's shop. Just give me 10 shelves. And if you're thinking, oh, this doesn't sound like that much, if you go look at the moonstone prices, like if you actually get a price in front of you, it's actually insane. It's $5. So $5 for 1,200 moonstones. So if you want this one single shelf here, it is $5. That's insane. So luckily we are getting new ways to get moonstones in the next like Vanellope update. So bare minimum, you're going to be able to get at least like 700 moonstones with the new dream snaps, and that is by collecting all of your daily moonstone chests throughout the week, and the like 300 you get for participating in dream snaps, and then another 50 to actually take a vote. So we're going to be voting on different screenshots and stuff like that. So going forward, this isn't that big of a deal. It does look like the premium shops are a little bit better. I just wanted to bring up this because that's like super confusing. Like $5 for a shelf? What? And then yeah, so anyways, I'm back to the apartment. This apartment is actually really cool, and I'm pretty sad I missed it, but when it first came out, you didn't really have access to actual houses back then. Like, they were just skins, so it wasn't really worth it to me at the time. Now they are worth it, so I'm going to be collecting pretty much every single house in the game, and we have all of them so far. So here is my collection of premium shop houses. If you guys are not sure which one you want to pick, well, you have these right here. So I placed them in order of tallest. So the new Nightmare Castle is actually the tallest, just barely taller than the palace. We got the palace here, the sweet house. We got the apartment that I just picked up, Mike and Sully's. This is still one of my favorite, the pink cottage. I didn't realize how small this was until I actually got up super close to it and compared it to all these other houses. And it's actually really small. And I did pick up a Prince Eric's ship on like the 2nd rotation, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I really just got it in case they do bring like Jack Sparrow to the game and they bring the Black Pearl. We have some extra ships to throw out in the water, but I'm really not going to use it. It just doesn't really make sense to have it on land or in a pond. I guess in the river it'd look really weird, but it might work. I'm not really sure which one is my favorite. I feel like the Purple Cottage, but putting them all together, I don't know. They all look really good. Like I said, this Purple Cottage and this one here, the apartment, these two are 3,000, which is kind of confusing because like this is a pretty big house. Like Mike and Sully's apartment's pretty big. I wonder why it's at 3,000 and then the newer ones that have been coming out are like 3,750. Even the Palace is 3,750, I think. So I don't know why the prices are the way they are. They don't really make sense, so it's hard to gauge what the future ones are going to be. We still haven't got the beach house yet that was seen in the trailer for update 5, which was very surprising because we're supposed to be getting some more information on the Vanellope update in this coming week. So I thought that during this rotation, they were actually going to put the beach house in that since it was part of the trailer for the first part of update 5. So it's kind of confusing when how they're doing this thing. I don't know. Maybe they had some delay or some issue with that. But if you want to purchase every single house that is currently in the game, the Moonstone price might shock you, and they're going to keep getting more and more houses. So this number is actually going to get bigger and bigger. So to get all of them, you are going to need a total of 21,000 moonstones. So these right here, these 6 houses is 21,000 moonstones. If we go to the moonstones, 14,000 is $50. So you're pretty much going to have 2 of these bundles right here. So you're looking at around $70 to have all of these. Now it's not so bad whenever you buy them, you know, over the past like year, whenever they come out like once a month or every couple months or whatever. So they're not really that bad. But I gotta ask you guys, if they had a bundle of these houses, all of them together for $70, would you buy them? If they were like 21,000 moonstones, do you guys think that's worth it? I don't know. When you really put the price right there in front of your face, that seems like a lot, but like I said, over time it's not as bad, I guess. And now that we're getting more and more moonstones, it's not going to be as hard on your wallet. So I'm hoping they keep adding more stuff like the dream snaps and ways to make moonstones, because if it comes to actual hardcore cash, that's kind of a lot of money to have invested in one game, especially when the game's going to keep growing and we're going to be buying more houses. But my plan for the premium shop, I think I'm just going to purchase only houses, because I think it really adds to the value of your village if you actually have different houses and buildings, and it really makes it feel more of like a diverse cast of Disney characters when you have from all these different elements and all these different realms. So I like that. I don't really care about the outfits. I don't think I've seen a single outfit in the shop that I personally think's good. A lot of the furniture I'm just not a fan of. Like, how often am I actually going to go inside my house and then go to a specific room that I have designed with like this red chair or this? So that doesn't really seem like $5. And a bookshelf is definitely not worth $5, or a divider shelf. And yeah, so I think I'm going to stick to only houses, and I think possibly only fountains. I do like the fountains in the game. And I'm not sure if they're ever going to revamp the shop and make it larger and include different types of items. But I'm not really into a lot of the furniture. I've seen the clothing, like the apparel. I'm not really a fan of the umbrellas. I don't see myself ever buying an umbrella unless they just have like some crazy crossover or something. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the item shop. We finally completed our collection up until this point, so we just gotta wait for the beach house. The beach house looked pretty large in the trailer, so I'm hoping they're not gonna price it at like 4,000 moonstones. And I'm really hoping that since we're getting free moonstones now with the dream snaps, that they don't start raising the prices in the premium shop. There's no clue and no reason that they have spoken that they might do that. I'm just saying, going forward, I hope we keep the prices kinda around where they are, and they gotta make some sense out of some of these furniture items, because you get 4 items here for 1,200, you get 1 shelf here for 1,200, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. But that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.